What? We're live on the 4th? Live on the 4th? Oh my word. Um, oh my word. Me, before we head on, directly to the forehead, as the old commercial goes, those of you that really know old television will know exactly what that means. Um, I'm gonna continue to go live, and for that I have to actually go to my dashboard, bring up new stream, get new live stream. Hey, you're gonna have to get down now, Asher. My cat's in my lap, and I need to put my keyboard in my lap for like 5 seconds so I can dial my stream. Um, we're gonna be playing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna be starting from the beginning. If y'all have been following my YouTube channel, which I'm not actually live on YouTube right now, because before we get started, I'm actually gonna go live. Here we go. Anyway, I'm gonna say happy 4th and what I'm gonna start doing is I'm just going to edit. Not even gonna edit the streams. When I do this, I'm going to go Okay, there we are. Anyway, as I was gonna say to you, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live. We are officially live, and we've got excellent connection because there ain't nobody else but his house right now, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows I said it. Be happy, happy, happy for, and I'm gonna be with y'all for a little bit today. I don't know how long, uh, but we're playing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts today, and we may play something else. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but we'll be playing at least some Kingdom Hearts, and we're firing on all cylinders. We're starting from the beginning. I've even deleted the old playlist that I had because I had it on proud mode. So, but I was actually having a very good writing session this morning, and I'm actually gonna hopefully release the newest installment of and very soon uh for y'all, and but we're starting from the very beginning because my new there we go. My playlist that I was having was on proud mode, and it really was not a good thing to be on proud mode. So I've got the controller fired up. You know what? Sound's not working right. I bet you I know exactly what's the problem. Yes, it's coming from my TV. Job done. So we're playing, like I said, some Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and we're gonna start from the beginning because I made the mistake of starting it on proud mode. We Before I did it in beginner mode and I went straight to proud mode. I should have went for balance. And there we go. we're gonna play a little bit. By the way, since this is gonna be uploaded to the internet forever, and I have a new subscriber. I have to, now that I know exactly who it is, I have to welcome them. Um, I was on a. Let me finish this thought before I let this go. I had a new subscriber recently, and I was gonna welcome them formally to the channel. And what happened was I was on YouTube, kind of watching something in the background while I was writing stories. I love to listen to stories while I write stories, and I recently, a few months ago, found this podcast channel called the Stephen King Book Club, and they have this wonderful, wonderful little series called, I think it's called Last Resort. Let me actually look that up because I don't wanna I don't wanna get the channel name wrong. Apparently there's views already. I don't know if it's my new friend. Actually, Strange Resort. There we go. That's the name of the series. And it's by, like I said, the Stephen King Book Club, and I will try my darndest to make sure that there is a link to their channel in the video if I can remember correctly. So if I don't remember correctly, to the person that runs that particular channel, I'm sorry. If you want to be shouted out on this channel, then I will make sure that you are. You just remind me that I'm actually supposed to do that because I want to send my people over to your people as quick as possible because you do good work. You really do. And I really appreciate what you do. Thank you for being background noise. And, well, I hate using the term background noise, but you know what I'm talking about. Um, Thank you for being background being on in the background while I'm trying to write and providing such great inspiration at some point. What they do is they are, I forget the name of the character they play, but they act as though they're a character, and it's an actual character from one of Stephen King's books, and it's very interesting. They act as though they're running a podcast, and I very much would appreciate it. Those watching this video, looking at this video, please go check them out. Because, and like I said, this is forever a great channel to actually look at. And hey, it's my number one fan, DF Domo. Domo, wonderful to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Um, Looks like my capture is on. I think no, my capture's not on. But I'll tell you what is on, and that's the fact that this here thing needs resizing before I go on. Good thing I caught that. But we're playing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts because it is the 4th of July and I happen to be off, and I figure why not play a little bit, you know. If you guys have any other things you would like for me to play, then please uh let me know what you would want me to play. I've bought quite a few new ones, so if we want to try something out, we can try something out. That's not a big deal. Also, subscribe to DF Domo. If you happen to be watching, or if you happen to what be looking into everything. So, um, subscribe to DF Domo and subscribe to Stephen King Book Club. Both are great channels. Both are great channels, and they've been supporting me for. DF Domo's been supporting me for quite a while, and the Stephen King Book Club kindly gave me a shout out and subscribed. So follow both of them. Follow both of them. They're great people. But let's get into the game. Um, you know what? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know really bad. What's y'all's Fourth of July plans? Any fireworks planned? Any issues that you got to deal with? Any parties you're headed to? You gonna go and you gonna drink like crazy? I I want to know. I want to know what you planning on. I will say, raise a glass of something to the American founding fathers that made this whole thing possible. Please celebrate. Do something. You want to know my personal thing that I like to do? It being America's birthday, I like to get some cake because on America's birthday, on a birthday you want to have cake, and it is America's birthday, so we'll have some cake. And like I said, all kinds of I've got all my tabs open. Actually, let me prioritize here as this is going. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. OBS is having issues. So it's reconnecting. Hopefully it's but I also want to make sure I check the Twitch on the Boom. I It says I'm live here, but I'm not actually seeing where I'm live. So like I said, I'm focusing on the game for the most part, but I have to have my chat logs pulled up. And I don't know of a good way to actually read the chats and have it work like it's supposed to. So, okay, so it says I'm streaming, but there's nobody here. So that's gonna be fine. Um, all right, now it's up. So I'm going to be playing, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play until I have to stop for whatever reason, and then I'm gonna go ahead and seems like it ate a joke. Okay. This literally, as far as I know. All right, you've got it. Hard to protect yourself enough. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes. Open wide, follow down deep. Sugar could make it sweet. Answer side, feeling my night after morning. Secrets bring me to hide. I wonder why I'm so scared. Come on now, bend. I don't need to be the hero tonight. Okay, so hold on, the door won't open just first. More about your. What are you afraid of? Again, being indecisive. What's most important to you? Friendship. Friendship makes the world round. If you really want to be my friend, subscribe. Um, I want to see rare sights. Actually, you know what? I want to broaden my horizons because you broaden your horizons in the right way, everything else follows. Sounds good to me. They will open the door. The day you will open the door is far off and very near. How can something be both far off and near at the same time? Tells you how to open the main menu screen. Shoves you into a battle where you can't open the main menu. Someone explained to me that that's there, the awakening, and the closer you get to the light, the greater you're interesting. Interesting. Yeah, don't be afraid, and don't forget. Don't forget what. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Please tell me. I had to double check and make sure that everybody was not trying to. Um, two logs, one cloth, one apple. I believe log. I think the other log is on. I think the other log is on sandy beach kind of area. Yes, and I know where the rest of it's at. So this is going to be a quick one. Head up to a little competition. Let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Time to kick some butt. I'm guessing they don't know about the raft. just a different day. I got myself on one. I'm actually looking through the different stuff right. But thank you for watching, viewer. I don't know who's viewing right now. If it's one of my if it's my follower, or if it's somebody else entirely, some new person. Please give me a follow if you haven't. Um, I'm just monitoring chats while this cutscene's playing. I figure that's the best use of my time because y'all are seeing the cutscenes, and that's what. But it's awesome. Thank you for tuning in and watching and making sure that. I apologize if it gets out. Just kind of refresh until it comes back in because I have crappy reception where I'm at, and I really shouldn't be live streaming. I should be recording this, but I figure I'm off. This will be the best chance I have to actually do a live stream. And again, if you have extra, but I'm staying live until I can't no more. Um, it's not that I'm not live if it cuts out. It's that I have crappy reception. So I'm gonna continue playing, and whenever, like I said, whenever a cutscene hits, I'm gonna. I think I gotta go over this way to get start getting all the ingredients. Actually, we'll do this first. Prof still needs a name. How about Highwind? What would you call it? I'll just go with Excalibur because we're. I'm not gonna beat him, but that's okay. It changes no outcome of the game. It'd be kind of interesting if it did, but that's not the way they did things. You're supposed to. I don't want to say this is a full blown speed run, but it's as close to it as you're going to get to drinking water, ocean bottle. Uh, got them mushrooms already. Cool. And it's another cutscene, so I'm gonna check my chats, ladies and gentlemen. Um, nothing new. Welcome to whoever's viewing on Rumble. Well, welcome indeed. Feel free to view and watch, and of course, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do. I'm also live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, like Kick. I need to have like a link sharing kind of thing, but feel free to watch. Feel free to subscribe. And I'm gonna get back to the game now. Like I said, I check my chats on every cutscene because there's no other way for me to do it. I've tried um without the fancy softwares and stuff that make you pay a big load of money, and I ain't there yet. I am not there yet, but I will be. Eagle leg, and I believe all we've got left is coconuts. Coconutty, everybody hula hoo. If I'm actually doing this right. I thought I was supposed to get more coconuts, but apparently no more's coming down, like false or not. Oh, every time I walk across that plank, I go for a swim. I forget exactly where it is. Charm. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the fishes. You know what though? She forgot something. She forgot the loaves. You can't have fishes without loaves. Few people will get that reference. Um, Hopefully more than I think, but it's so obscure. If you don't know the reference, then Then again, it's five lobes, and so he you are surviving. So I need you to find you and Goofy to find him. Okay, we need that key, or we're all doomed. Doomed, I tell you, doomed. So go to Transverse South. Yes. Would you apologize to Minnie for? Thanks, pal. Okay, that's funny. I just saw somebody say. I just saw somebody say, "There's no need to put 20 minutes worth of videos up of fireworks on your story today." On your story today. However, if your family starts throwing hands at a cookout, start recording. I want to see that. In all seriousness, though, ladies and gentlemen, little PSA for you. And the PSA is as follows. If you are today, and I strongly recommend you not, but if you need to go out today and talk with somebody about anything or do any kind of shopping, please treat your retail workers with respect today, because normally I work retail. Normally I do. Today I actually requested off. And I requested off specifically because, oh yeah, that's right. I can't actually do anything. I can't actually do anything until I get it done. But I specifically asked off because we're acting like jerks. You know what I mean? I'm not talking, and I use that term as kindly as I can. We're gonna skip the scene here. But and they acted like, okay, let's get a little more specific while still being kind. Even though they made a choice to come out to where I work, which is a retail store, they acted like they did not want to be there. And they were doing projects that they did not have to do. And when I say projects they did not have to do, I'm talking, okay, there's plenty of stores that have gardening supplies and things like that. Little stuff like that. And they acted like the worst. They were in the worst mood possible. And I just want to say, for those that are still working retail today, my heart goes out to you. And a word to the warning to the customers: don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Don't be that whatever in between. You know, be the guy, be the person that says, I'm going to treat retail workers and service workers today like they deserve to be treated well. Because let's face it, I'm here because I'm off and I'm able to spend time with my family on the holiday. They are not. Excuse me. People may be asking, why are you starting from the beginning? You just posted 2 videos of this with a full blown walkthrough that you've already done. I'm doing this to seem more professional. See, we've been at this for an hour now, so I may get another hour in. I may actually get to. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a full that dog. We got a full dog, and we gotta go to. How do you know you're in another world? You haven't seen anything outside of your island. And like I said, I'm just gonna post this live stream Kingdom Hearts Part 1, and I'm not going to bother with separating it into worlds because that takes too much time, too much effort. And I thought it'd get me more views when I started doing it though. It doesn't. So I'm just going to play and upload. Some of y'all will be like, okay. And some of y'all will be like, because I think we gotta go all the way to third district. That's right. I gotta go to the accessory shop. And then checking to make sure I don't have any chats to answer to. Hey there, how can I? Oh, it's only a kid. I'm not a kid. And my name's Sora. Okay, okay. Simmer down. So why the long face? You lost or something? No, well, maybe. Where are we? Huh? Traverse Town. So, Gramps, is this really another world? Don't call me Gramps. The name's Sid. Anyway, not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Guess I better start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever you're doing. If you ever run into trouble, you come to me. I'll look out for you. Thank you, Sid. Sid's awesome. Be like Sid. I don't think I actually saved in Destiny Island. So I think as soon as we go out here, yes. Cause I'm awesome. So we got a few smacks in. Let's see the shots. Kick the shots. No chats, buddy. So we do have one constant silent viewer here on Roll. I see you. You're awesome. Thank you for continuing to view. You don't have to comment, but you're welcome to do so. And that's everything. Actually, before I uh, elixir, go with items, potion, take out, we potion, and we potion. Because I'm gonna need those. Or Donald. Don't bother with the small fry. Find the leader. Let's go. So we're basically doing this right. No, we're not doing here. I think when it says find the leader, this is where it wants us to. Is third district. So this is much easier than the proud mode. My apologies, guys. Hopefully, we can still kick some butt and chew some bubble gum. Thank goodness for the mic function that mutes it, because when somebody wants to oh, we got more viewers at the moment. So welcome everyone. Welcome. Welcome. You know what? I've always wanted to know this. We're gonna look this up because this is my stream. I can do what I want. In other words, to quote it, to sing the song, it's my party and I'll look it up if I want to. And I want to know, what is it? What is it? Okay, a build rat has multiple meanings depending on the context. In the context of the video game Sea of Thieves, build rats are a trading company represented. Uh, okay, Literally a rat living in the bilge of the ship. Basically, the lowest part of the ship. So if you're a bilge rat, you're the lowest of the low. I have to look that up because my curiosity got the better of me. So we know now. Make sure you're prepared for the journey ahead of you. Don't know how far the check out the shops here. They've got some pretty neat stuff. Okay. This is from all of us. 500 money. All right. Spend it as you see fit. Good luck. I hope you find your friends. Look out for each other. Your spirits up. The gummy ship is outside that gate. You can teleport to the gummy. Open the save menu and select the gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship. The what? Their ship? Wait till you see it. Hold on. Sora, this is for you. Attain the power of fire. Learn the magic spell fire. Casting spells impede using ears or striking it. Okay, now you can use magic too. Goofy, give him that other thing. What other thing? You know what? Maybe I don't want the other thing. Maybe the other thing's inappropriate to be given little kids. You ever think of that? You know. Oh yeah. Dodge roll. Okay, he gave me new abilities. Alright. Some abilities are used by pressing X. Others work automatically. Equip the abilities menu. Activating them requires AP. Let me go to the AP menu. I also have sliding down. Gotta keep out for that. Looks like we're headed to. Hey, look at the mark. It is. Video mark. Here. Only the blue ones react in horizontal. Various Trinity. Okay, so that mean we can on rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Green cursor shows your current position. Select your next destination with the cursor. Observe the battle level selecting destination. More stars means the heartless stronger in soul. I don't know where we ended up at. The heartless ships often time always be on the lookout for the flight. Scout missions in the world has to offer. When you're here in Wonderland, why the Hatter's so mad? Anyway, let's back to the game, guys. I tell you what, please, like I said, tell me what are your plans for the 4th? Are you celebrating? I just found out our plans were um not very big. We're gonna have some dinner and lushes, stuff like that, and we're just gonna kind of chill. And you know what? That's okay. Good. How do I get the table back? Okay, so you have to talk to the door before. All right, drink the bottle. I want to know what's in that stuff. You know what? You know what? I actually did, for anyone that's interested, do a paper on the intricacies of Wonderland and Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and I'm a big fan of Wonderland. Um, Now let me tell you, there's some people that will say to you that it's all one big high trip. He did opium, and he did do opium, okay, but was also he was also a pastor. He was a reverend. He was Charles Dodson. He was a reverend, which is also why he's not actually what people claim he is. Let's not say the accusations that he was lobbed. Uh, he was not a fan of the playground. Okay, let's call it that way because that's what people have dubbed it, is fans of the playground. He was not a fan of the. He was a minister. He was a math tutor. He was all kinds of things. He was also very anti-establishment, and who are you? Indeed, poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat, all lie in darkness. 8. They've already left the forest. I won't tell which oxen. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you can find them all. Should be trusted. To trust or not to trust, I trust you'll decide. Sorry guys, I had to do that voice. That's not true. kanji. That is what we have to do is light that on fire. But I'm not sure how. We've already gotten a little bit further than, so I'm very happy with this so far. I'm gonna keep the playthrough. Um, Take out elixir, and I think I'm actually gonna call it a night and do some more writing on my own. Uh, Hopefully I'll be able to remember exactly where I was. I've saved. I've gotten. Let's see how many. Let me go to the journal. Oh, let's finish this evidence hunt, because if we finish this evidence hunt, we can finish one random. What's up here? I want. Follow the bad guys, and that's how you know you're on the right track. That's what I've been told. Good logic. Well, well, look what you found. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. Maybe innocent, but what about? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. In the power of ice. We've obtained the power of blizzard. Now, I'm gonna see how we can get to the power of. I think it has something to do with those right. Those lamps. So, I'm gonna double look it up. Jump on the large one. Get to Walmart to give the. Go back to. Patron. Okay, so I gotta go back to the tree trunk and make sure that's altered back to where it was. Which means I'm gonna have to go and pay some money for a potion or two. Huh. It looks like I actually. Did I actually get the other piece of evidence? because I thought actually get that evidence. Maybe if I got the full. You know what? I'm gonna go back there just in case. Maybe it doesn't actually give me a visual on that evidence unless I. We're going to the gummy ship. Going back here, and then we're going to. I thought we had the. I didn't click the guy. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't think that we have the warp available for this area because normal drive mission. We have to have it. But you know, I bet y'all like seeing me die anyway better. Me warping back. Two high score, first district, and we're going. Like I said, because there's no place to buy. We're going to the item shop. Why is the item shop not available? Oh wait, that's not the item shop. This is the good old Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Thank you, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yes, I'm here to stop. I need potions. Because I want to make sure I said that I everything that I another normal drive to Wonderland with what I don't. It's I'm sorry. I like Wonderland as a concept in a book, but for this video game, it's the worst level, and I'm really glad they don't have it again. I think Disney lost the rights to Wonderland after a certain point. By the way, as I go, I will say slight announcement, not necessarily perfect announcement, but I do have more installments of Johan on the way. Um, I have found, like I've told you guys, scraps of the original draft of the story that I had and that I'd written while I was on vacation a few months ago. Queen's Cup, and we're going back into the star room. We're specifically dodging the rabbit hole because I don't want to die a horrible, painful death. Yes. Okay, so I'm silly. We need to go to the Lotus Forest. And I was right. Oh, here's the thing. Here's the deal. As an old friend of mine would always say, um, when it comes to these guys, we need to kill them all and let the Lord sort it. Referring, of course, to the heartless, not any person. All four of the pieces of evidence have been found, and that's awesome. So we're going to now show me what you found. That's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still impressed. Guards, bring forth my evidence. Taking all five would be time. Alright, choose which one you wish to present. I'll decide who's guilty based on the evidence. What? After all the trouble we went through collecting this? You dare object? Then you will lose your head. Now choose one box. I guess we have to choose one. There we go. What in the world was that? There's your evidence, Alice innocent. Silence. I'm the law here. Have you ever met someone like that that says, I'm the law? I'm the law. Article 29, anyone who defies the Queen is guilty. That's crazy. Seize them all at once. So now we're going to have a battle. Just in case we have to load after this, because I could be called away, and if I'm called away, I'm not gonna stream anymore tonight. I'm going to literally upload this straight to YouTube to a new Kingdom Hearts redo playlist, and I'm literally going to call it a night. I'm going to, if I do anything, uh, right, and that's it. I want to know what the Queen's evidence looks. But I guarantee you, if you did, there we go. We got the device. We're done with Wonderland, at least for now. Must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. Fools, find the one behind this. I don't care how. Actually, I don't think this is the end. I literally think we're gonna go into the bizarre room, and I think there's. Yes. See, it's a false sense of security. Because we're gonna finish these. I took the controllables down to down at 30 foot. And question now. You know what? Let's see if I've got a walkthrough for Wonder. Just okay. So yeah, that's right. I'm gonna need items. I'm gonna need to can't take. I'm gonna need to get more items. You know what? I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be done. By the way, those watching, thank you for spending part of your foot play with me, the gamer bard, Race George. So I'm gonna you seeing got at least one person here, and if you're not following, please do so. I would appreciate it very much. Um, and we're apparently how long have we been? 2 hours and 39 minutes. Wow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this up because I figured out how now, and we're gonna call it a night. And I'm going to, like I said, upload this, and it's gonna have 2 worlds in it, or 3 worlds in it, and I'm just gonna upload them raw. Um, I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna do it. Dang it, I have to. That's what she said. And let's see. Actually, let's see anybody online. I don't think so because everybody gonna have. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's make sure we're at a safe place. Always make sure you're at a safe junction before you do kind of thing. Um, so I'm gonna see if any of my buddies are online to talk. They're probably playing Dune. Yup, probably playing Dune. I don't think they're gonna want. They'll probably want me to hop in and play if I do that. And I'm not opposed to this sort of thing, but at the same time, I I I'm not in the mood to play Dune tonight. I I love Dune occasionally, but there you gotta understand. Some of my friends they get fixated on a game and that's all they want. And right now, I just want to play me Kingdom Hearts. Have you seen Alice? Alice, no shadows. Where did they go? This way, that way, does it matter? Left, right, up, down, all the mixed up thanks to the shadow. Step deeper into the forest, garden. Might find shadows side down. Anyway, you see, you know what? I think I need to kick the boulder into the pond to bounce. So I'm gonna have to go back. I think They're hiding outer glow. The Queen's castle. Storeroom. You'll have a better view. The shadows should be here soon. Are you prepared for the worst? If not, too bad. Ladies and gentlemen, the boss. You see, jump on the table, then. Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I'm learning some things about this here boss. Yeah, we've officially lost, which is not something that um we have done so far, and we have done pretty well, and we've done like 3 hours worth of gameplay. So I'm gonna call it a night because I need to finish my writing. I need to do some stuff, and it should be getting just about time for actually supper. So again, happy Fourth, everyone, and I will see you next go around. So, as the usual reading goes, I will say good night to everyone, and it's been a wonderful time streaming with all of you. So, please do me a favor if you're catching this now, follow me on all the platforms. Yes, I said all of them. If you're catching me on Rumble, follow me on Rumble. If you're following me on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. If you're on Kick, follow me on Kick. I don't care which what you follow me on, just as long as you follow me and stay tuned because I've got some stuff coming down the pipe. And especially follow me on YouTube because I've got original content coming up there all the time. Will I put that original content on Rumble so it can get views? Maybe. Maybe. Right now I'm just trying to get to the place where I'm actually going through the YouTube process, and when I start making money there, I'll probably switch over just a little bit, and I'm for sure going to be streaming a lot more because I'll tell you what, that brings in the books once everything is all said and done. So, without further ado, happy 4th, and I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully next time will not be too long. And again, I very much appreciate you guys tuning in. I will talk to you guys next time. And like I said, follow me on YouTube because I've got new stuff coming all the time. Maybe one of these days when I stream, be listening to music and kind of writing, and you guys can ask questions about what I'm writing about. Let me know if that's what you want to see, so I can do that. And like I said, have a great night. Enjoy your time with your family. Goodbye, everyone. And I will stop. First, I'll stop recording.